When egos, glitter, and pressure collide, drama is guaranteed.
To go home, I said, you don't have any talent. This is a show for talented people, not people that know how to buy shoes. You should not be here.
And don't get it wrong, drag is art, drag is love. But sometimes drag is straight up screaming in the workroom or at a reunion.
Until the point,
okay,
I'm not done talking yet. You will speak when I'm done.
Oh, honey.
Girl, security.
So today we're spilling all the hot tea on the queens who completely lost it and flipped out on each other on RuPaul's Drag Race, and starting Alyssa Edwards-Vries, Jade Jolie. Not to take anything away from her talent, but drama seems to find Alyssa Edwards everywhere she goes. In the 5th episode of Season 5, Jade Jolie and Coco Montrese were happy that they were safe when Alyssa suddenly threw a subtle shade.
So what do you think of that? Girl, we're safe.
I love it, girl.
Do you feel being that, you're just safe with Janet, something you do 6 nights a week?
Just the 3 of them in the lounge, they decided to address the tensions between themselves during the week, but Alyssa kept throwing some subtle shades at Jade.
Jade, I've never came for your look or your body weight or anything like that.
If you're gonna come for me, then I'm gonna definitely come back to you, so.
I feel like Alyssa is a person that can dish it, but she can never take it.
I'm not gonna sit there and be a little lamb and just someone tear me to shreds like you do some of these other girls.
If I was quick to judge you, I'd judge you on that makeup. But girl, I could judge you on your lack of talent. You're a phony amateur, girl. A phony amateur.
Mean girl.
Girl, you're a joke.
And for the first time in the show, we saw a different side of Jade.
Girl, if I was gonna judge anyone, I'd judge you on that body where the shoulders should match them hips, but they don't, so.
What? Get her, Jade.
Girl, you had rolls all over the place in the back. It was disgusting.
Back rolls. This little queen is trying to really come for me today.
Well, I guess Alyssa can't really take it when she dishes it.
Honestly, I'll be honest with you, Coco. If I don't speak to you ever again in my life, or you, I will not be lost.
Lady Camden Vries Bosco. Who knew sweet Camden had claws? Well, this season 14th fight was a lesson in not letting anyone steal your spotlight. The workroom got tense, and some feelings got hurt over a role.
The role of Saltine is the lead role. She is a cabaret, burlesque, courtesan, super.
The sweet Lady Camden and Devilish Bosco locked horns over a role.
I want Saltine.
I also want Saltine. It feels like very much my vibe. I embody Saltine, and I am also putting my foot down for her.
Okay, yes, there is a sexiness to it, but I feel like I showed the other side of Saltine, which is the romance and the love story. And I feel like I proved that to the judges as I beat you. And that's loads of lines, and I feel like I'm gonna have no problem with that.
You sure aren't, because you're not gonna have them.
You'll just have to watch and see.
Bosco eventually snatched that role right from under Camden's nose. And girl, the British queen was not having it.
Want to you over, but at the same time, I'm standing my ground and I got the majority vote.
You know what? Julio, you better turn this out, and if you don't, I'm gonna be pissed. Because
Maddie Morphosis versus Jasmine Kennedy. Untucked went nuclear when Maddie Morphosis and Jasmine Kennedy went from 0 to 100 real quick in season 14. And it all started when Maddie, who was largely an underdog, ran her mouth about sending Jasmine home.
They hated it. They didn't like it. They didn't get it. And if there is a 100% in the bottom, it's me. And I think the other person is definitely Jasmine.
Yeah, without a question.
I think I just gotta focus on the lip sync. I've already sent one bitch home, so now it's gotta focus on sending Jasmine home. So I think I'm gonna go in with the same attitude I had with the first lip sync. Like, I know what I do, I know my drag, I know what I present. I'm not going home tonight.
Anything else?
She kept giving backhanded compliments after backhanded compliments, possibly hoping Jasmine would take it.
Hope you give the second best lip sync of the night. Because I'm gonna do what I do. I'm gonna do good luck. I'm gonna do what I have already done to send somebody else home. You are not there. It is my runway. It is my lip sync, and I'm staying in this competition.
Good luck.
I'm not going home tonight.
Yeah. He's here. He's not queer. He's not going nowhere.
Yeah. I'm here. I'm not queer.
Well, Jasmine could only take so much because it was starting to feel disrespectful.
It just feels so disrespectful that Jasmine really doesn't think I'm competition to her.
I'm going to destroy you in this lip sync. It's not a problem.
Okay.
If you want to sit there and feel that way, that's fine. I'll just let you scurry along and sashay away. Have your moment. Keep talking. You're talking a lot more than me, you know, because I'm your
that'll change.
all the time. Yes, it is. This is your moment. Have it. Go ahead. The stage is here. Please.
Fi O'Hara versus Willem. If you thought the runway was messy, Untucked said, hold my drink when Fi O'Hara and Willem went at it in season 4. It was talent versus tension, pageant versus punk, and the claws were out. It all started after Willem called out a lie Fi O'Hara was telling.
Real iffy about wearing blonde. I don't wear blonde, but I was like, I'll just do it because, you know, Pamela's gonna be here.
Right.
You wore blonde. You wore blonde in your winning video last week.
I don't wear blonde ever. I always wear like caramels and browns. I wore it just for that, to play that blonde.
What about in the wrestling ring? You wore blonde there.
That was a Barbie. We were both wearing blonde.
Well,
If it was
you
my
wear blonde.
And while it seemed like they were over it, Willem sitting pretty, giving zero cares seemed to rub Fi the wrong way.
Want to know who I think should go home? I think you should go home. You're bringing down morale around here, and your negativity and the stuff that you've been doing, it's representing everybody as a whole, and that's not how it should be, because I don't want my name to be tarnished because of your behavior.
Sure. All right.
Well, who do you feel?
I'll say send her home. I'm cool.
And what's your reason to send me home? Because I read you and I tell you how it is?
No, I just don't think you like me, and I don't think you should have to deal with me.
Then you go home. I mean, they want people here with talent, not people that are sitting there trying to live through their shoe names and their clothes names.
Talent?
Yeah, talent.
I don't have talent?
No, you don't have talent.
Really?
The only talent you have is using someone's credit card to buy your clothes.
Whose credit card?
You don't have talent, because if you had talent, you would have sat there and you would have lip synced for your freaking life, and you didn't do it. As soon as that happened, I rolled my eyes because I was like,
Well, I'm glad your lashes are smaller so we could see that now. Ding, ding, ding. Points for every.
Willem being cool as ice all through the shade made Fi even lash out more because she immediately called her talentless.
time that you've been on stage that you sat there and said, oh, they're Versace, like today.
Bitch, read the label. They are.
I don't give a what they are.
If Pamela Anderson says she likes my shoes, I'm going to tell her where to get them.
Who I said to go home? I said you. You don't have any talent. This is a show for talented people, not people that know how to buy shoes. You should not be here.
Your tone seems very pointed right.
Season 9 reunion. Another reunion heated moment, and this one was really shady, or should I say brutally honest. It was the Valentina Shade Parade.
Of Miss Congeniality, season 9 is... I'm so nervous.
After Valentina was crowned Miss Congeniality, almost everyone had something to say.
Take this prize to my mother. She taught me to always be kind and forgiving. So thank you to her. Without her, I wouldn't even be congenial.
What? Wait. No. Congenial? I don't want to be the one, but I'm going to be the one. I just don't feel like you should be Miss Congeniality.
After Aja's shocking statement, Farrah Moan had something to say, and it immediately became clear no one thought she deserved it.
Really not focus on anybody but yourself. And fan favorite, yeah, great. Like, you have a lot of fans, your fans love you. But is it fan favorite or is it congeniality?
If it's fan favorite, then I guess she deserves it.
Right. We should call it fan favorite. But congeniality, I just don't see it. So.
Yeah, fan favorite. Congratulations, everyone. Let's make a round of applause for fan favorite.
Word fan favorite.
Basically, everyone dragged her while smiling through lip gloss. Bob the Drag Queen versus Derek Barry. Another workroom drama. When Bob the Drag Queen and Derek Barry clashed in Season 8, Episode 5, it was a battle of who can give it but can't take it.
Chris was like, I think you could impersonate Debbie, and we'll take you out on tour.
They may have been on drugs. I want a drug test.
Yeah, I didn't hear you get that. But
I did get told that my performance was phenomenal, which you didn't get told.
Bob tried to play the peacemaker and diffuse the tension, but Derek kept reading and shading.
Derek, I think you just missed the point, but it's not a big deal.
Okay, well, I don't know if there was a point. It's just Bob talking is your point all the time.
But you'll do like side shitty comments and it's funny, but when I do side shitty comments, it's like, oh,
what you...
Anyone else see this? Or am I on the only island outside?
What you do...
You're right.
What you...
Thank you.
I don't see that I do that.
I can't wait till you do it again. It'll be like 5 minutes.
And just like Bob predicted, Derek decided to be shady.
Hey, Bob, if I want to do ratchet drag next week, can you give me any tips?
If you want to do like memorable drag next week, I can give you some tips.
So all I need to do is not wear a wig and I'll be told by the judges that I'm pretty?
Hey. Didn't I remind you guys? I said in about 5 minutes she'd make a shady comment out of nowhere.
And I did.
What I said wasn't meant to hurt your feelings. You're trying to be spiteful.
Your intentions weren't to hurt
No,
me.
they weren't to hurt. If I wanted to hurt you, you'd be crying right now, bitch.
I will never cry over you at all.
Don't.
Well, I guess that's one challenge Derek didn't want. Derek Barry versus Naomi Smalls. Derek again. Drama seems to be following the drama queen. I mean, let's be honest, she knows how to start one.
Is that really how I sound? How Derek did my puppet?
Is that really how I sound? You're like Paris Hilton. It's just like giving me one note.
Damn. I actually thought that was very clever.
You're not mad at it?
No.
Oh, cool.
Not at all. Bitch, I had tough skin.
It looks like it.
Derek was really stuck a nerve, but it soon became clear that Naomi knows how to give it back too.
Derek has thin hair.
Wow. I also have a career with my wigs on. You'll have a career once you start gluing yours down.
Baby.
Popcorn. The fun thing about Naomi is she only has one thing to say, and then she has to think for like hours to come up with another read. I have one thing to say. I'm not that smart.
Whoa. Were you upset by my puppet?
I honestly don't remember what you said.
Everything was factual.
And then to the moment of truth.
I do not hate Derek. I do not like his drag.
This is getting intense.
You don't hate me, you just hate my drag.
There, exactly.
Kennedy Davenport and Ginger Minj vs Violet Chachki and Pearl. RuPaul's Drag Race Season 7 got really nasty in episode 12, when Kennedy Davenport and Ginger Minj came for Violet Chachki and Pearl like two mama bears on a mission. It was a classic old school drag clash with new school vibes after both groups made it to the finals, and it all started on the main stage when the veteran queens threw the younger queens under the bus.
With the exception of Ginger, I don't think the other girls are ready.
If I could, I would split this with Kennedy. I'd say crown us both. We'll get conjoined twin gowns and we'll wear them all.
Ru had asked each queen who didn't deserve to make it to the end. And even after they made it to the lounge, the old queen even got bolder with their statement.
And that's exactly how I feel as well.
You've never made me feel like that. That's how I feel. And I've always had a problem with your drag. I never understood it. And I've made that been known in interviews and everything. I say, Pearl walks out here in these panty girdles and these thigh highs that has holes in them. Almost every challenge, she's down the runway. And if it's not showing.
Well, no one was going to take any of that. And the younger queens didn't.
Okay, before this episode, before we went out there and said all that, I liked all of you, and now I don't.
And the older queens weren't taking it easily either.
What she's a grown-ass man. She's a grown-ass man. And if she cannot accept the fact of how somebody else is feeling, that's an opinion. That is an opinion. Everybody have an opinion. You either take it or you don't. They've been criticizing all of us this whole time. This whole time.
Okay, well, you two stand here and yell at each other. I'm gonna go outside and have a cigarette.
Milan vs. William. Not many people have the talent to make a room tense out of nothing like Milan.
Did you not do that?
I don't know
Did
why
you not do that?
Why are you raising your
Asking you a
voice?
question. Did you not do that?
If you want
That's a yes or no.
level,
Okay, let me talk to your level. Did you not do that? Because you're so beneath me at this moment. Did you not do that?
Sure, season 4 was packed with drama, but whenever it involved Milan, you can be sure the problem child started it. While the queens were in the lounge, Willem asked Milan about her taking the reins and helping Kenya Michael lead the team.
Milan, did Kenya ask you to take the reins, or did you offer, or did you just...
I offered to help her out, and Kenya trusts my judgment, and no one else was really stepping up to the plate to say, oh, I'll do this. I asked everyone else.
Both.
Okay, go ahead.
I said, we're gonna make a list of the songs and the clips, and I asked everybody, listen to the songs.
We all asked.
Hold on.
I'm gonna talk.
Please do.
Cool.
Even though it doesn't mean anything.
You know what? I won't talk. Never mind. I'm just gonna have a good rapport with my shoes.
Milan tried to explain her situation further and make Willem understand that she wasn't being left out of leading the team.
Good rapport. It's not that I'm refuting that you didn't have involvement, because you did have involvement.
You're the only one that took the reins because no one else stepped up.
No, I asked you, would you like to help with choreography or something like that? And you said, I don't do that.
No, I said I'm a dancer, not a choreographer. And what I did do was compile a list of all the...
You stepped in. No, because you stepped in with the choreography. At the end of the sequence, you said, we should do this. We should move at this. Did you not do that?
At this point, it became clear that Willem wasn't asking to understand. She was just starting something, and Milan completely flipped out on her.
I don't know
Did
why
you not do that?
Why are you raising your voice?
Question. Did you not do that?
If you want
to say yes or no.
Level,
okay, let me talk to your level. Did you not do that? Because you're so beneath me at this moment. Did you not do that? Woof.
I asked
okay, we don't need to have this conversation because you can't say yes or no whether you answered or not. Did you not start partaking in the choreography? That's all I'm asking.
Everybody did.
Okay then.
You're not a lawyer.
Talk anymore about
You're
this.
not cross-examining me.
Be a lawyer. I'm asking you a simple question.
You can't command someone to answer only yes or no.
I asked you a question. That's not a commandment. That's a question.
Okay. I don't need to
take a sip because you absolutely need to shut up.
Is the carpet comfortable?
The Vixen vs. Everyone. Season 10 gave us one of the most explosive, untucked moments with the Vixen. From her famous fight with the Eureka.
Yeah. Your mother. I do not owe you. I do not owe you. What the fuck you talking about, bitch? Go, baby. No, I'm not going. Done.
Fuck you, have your cigarette.
No,
why are y'all still going?
She found the reason to be mad at somebody.
To her fight with everyone when she found herself in the bottom two. A fight she started by starting with Eureka.
All of these girls in here said that you have at some point got on their nerves.
I didn't say that.
This shit right here, bullshit.
Please tell me what I said.
I mean, how you gonna say they said, and everyone said they didn't? Well, that didn't sit well with the Vixen, who then flipped out on everyone for...
Go home knowing that I was loyal to some disloyal bitches.
I'm not doing bad in the competition. You're mad because you might go home.
I have seen, if not from your mouths, but definitely from your faces, I have seen everybody be annoyed with Eureka. It doesn't make sense to me for you to say that I should go home. I haven't had no drama really with nobody.
At some point, it wasn't even shades anymore. It was a complete crash out.
And she didn't do well.
That's fine. I'm gonna learn my words. Fuck off, all y'all. You ain't as real as you act. Neither are you. Fuck it. Don't come near me, bitch.
I'm not coming near you, bitch. I don't want to fucking come near you.
Don't fucking come near me. Honestly, Mike, in the whole, you are the one who was most unprepared for this competition. The YouTube bitch.
We've got Tatiana versus Tyra Sanchez. 5 episodes into the second season of RuPaul's Drag Race, and Tyra had been pushing everyone's buttons all season with her diva attitude. But in episode 5, some of the queens, especially Tatiana, finally had enough of it.
That would have been fine. For you, if someone comes to you and say, you're obnoxious.
That's not how I started it. That's not how I started it, though. I said, I tapped you on the shoulder. First, I said your name across the room.
Okay,
I know that you heard me.
Because I had earphones on.
Okay.
When you walked up to me.
And then I walked up to you. I tapped you on the elbow first.
And I pulled out one
earphone. I said, Tyra. And so I said, Tyra, can you please stop singing? You're like, what are you talking about? Giving me that, I don't know what you're talking about, but I know exactly what you're talking about face. I'm not dumb. And then that's when I told you.
Tyra tried to defend herself, but Jujubee clocked her on her BS.
It happened.
Tatiana, when you walked up
Sweetheart,
to me,
I'm not gonna replay it because I already know what happened and you already know what happened.
Okay, well,
I'm not replaying it with you over and over again. There isn't anything else to say.
But why are you talking?
Why are you talking?
Anyways,
thank you.
Back to what I was saying. I would like it more if you have a problem with someone, address it. And that's probably why
When they got to the lounge, the tension couldn't be worse off as they flipped on each other real quick.
What happened?
Okay, well,
I'm not replaying it with you over and over again. There isn't anything else to say.
But why are you talking?
Why are you talking?
Anyway, if I don't like you, I don't like you.
And I don't like you. Are you happy? I don't like you.
I was not talking to you.
Then why you?
Serena Chacha vs. everyone. In season 5, episode 2, Serena Chacha thought she was the smartest queen in the room. I mean, she was 21, but she was shady, rude, and managed to get every queen on her case.
Okay. All right.
That was just right next to my ear.
Honey, that one's gonna bug me. That little one. She's already starting to bug. Little bitty Serena. She's kind of irritating. And by kind of, I mean she's irritating the out of me on a constant.
I was born and raised in the Republic of Panama.
Where is Panama? It's in between Colombia and Costa Rica. It's one of the #1 retirement homes for Americans. You should consider going there.
Not if they're all.
Vivian Panay was not buying all that rude shade and clocked it real quick.
Yeah, because your mouth doesn't shut.
Oh, okay.
It wears thin very quickly.
You know, I have a feeling you just like to be the only pretty one.
I just think you're annoying.
I can handle annoying.
I can't. Serena tries to read bitches like she can. She is loud, she won't shut her mouth, and I have.
Even Jade Jolie was disgusted.
There's funny and then there's just like blunt rudeness.
Can you not take it? Is that why? Like,
I can take it. You're just like so immature. It's just really aggravating.
I'm sorry, you're only 21 once and you only auditioned for this thing once, being 21 and getting right away once.
And then you think because you're younger, you think that's an advantage, but we've all done drag longer, so.
Does it bother you I keep saying I'm 21?
Well, no, not at all. I mean, because honestly, I look just as young as you, but you just keep bragging.
Are you sure about that?
Oh. Girl, you ain't that pretty. Cover girl, don't cover boy, baby.
Yeah, cover girl, not cover boy, baby. Season 2 reunion. After a season of Drag Race comes a reunion where the queens come face to face again, and sometimes it isn't all giggles and good memories, it's sharp words and shades. While recounting season 2, Ru aired Raven's confessionals.
Tatiana's an airhead. All she's been doing the past couple weeks is this. Tatiana is about face value. So, you, Tatiana.
Tatiana was really pissed and voiced out her anger, completely flipping out on Raven and whoever defended her.
You're jealous. You're insecure. No one that feels that great about themselves has to put others down the way that you do. I have had very negative feelings towards you since the end of that show. Now, I know that I said some, but really though, how do you say something like what you said to people like Nicole? I think Nicole genuinely thought she made a friend.
We were not talking about Nicole and I right now. We were talking about you and me.
Okay, well then let me get back to it.
Okay.
But I mean, that is a fact. I really did think I found a friend. I was gagged by that.
Until the point that I'm not done talking yet. You will speak when I'm done.
Oh, honey.
Girl, security.
She has gotten everything that she wanted to say out about me.
Okay.
It's my turn. And I never said anything hurtful about you. I said that you run your mouth because you do. But I didn't go for, oh, she's fat. Oh, she's an airhead. She's dumb. She's nothing. They're living for someone that's nothing.
Raven tried to explain herself, letting Tatiana and the other queen know that they were competing and not on 7th heaven, but Tati wasn't buying that for an excuse.
Evident.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
You, honey.
That is your problem. Your personality is for. You are the one that is face value. Your outside is gorgeous, Raven, but your insides are dark and nasty.
Ew, that was messy, loud, and fabulous. Which drag fight had you yelling at your screen? Drop your faves in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell so you don't miss any future drama. If you enjoyed this video, the next one on your screen is a must-watch.